In this video, I'll show you the easiest way to create a professional podcast intro that sets the tone for your show and keeps listeners coming back for more. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another video. I'm Tom Ainscough and I'm a digital content producer here at Viddyoze. In this quick fire video, I'll be using the Viddyoze platform to create a visually stunning podcast intro in a matter of minutes. Let's jump straight into the platform and I'll show you just how easy it is. Once we're logged into the Viddyoze platform, the first thing we need to do is select the brand awareness objective where we'll find our podcast intro recipe. Remember that we can also choose whether we want our creation to be in a landscape format, which is suitable for a platform such as YouTube, or we can select a portrait format if we're distributing our content out on something like TikTok. Once we've selected the podcast intro recipe, we'll be able to choose a style that resonates with our podcast brand, so do have a browse through and pick something that stands out to you. Once we've selected a video style, we'll be taken into the main customization screen for this chosen recipe. This recipe contains 3 headline ingredients and a final logo/branding ingredient. But before we adjust these, I've actually already added my podcast brand into my Viddyoze account, so let's use the one-click branding tool to apply my brand colours, fonts and logos to this recipe. This will ensure a consistent look on my podcast intro, making it instantly recognisable as part of my brand. Now we can adjust the text in our headline ingredients to a catchy tagline or maybe a brief title about the episode. If we don't need to use all of our headline ingredients, we can always remove, add or rearrange ingredients as much as we'd like, so we can really make our intro a unique piece of content. Now that we've finished with our ingredients, let's select audio to preview and choose a music track that will perfectly flow with our video, no matter how much we customise it. Once you've found an audio track that fits with the tone of your podcast, you can hit the export video button here at the top and you're all set. You've just created a professional branded podcast intro with no animation skills required. Remember, you can try Viddyoze for free, so please do check out the link in the description below and start producing your own podcast intros today. I'll be providing tips and tricks on easier ways to create content every week, so if that is something you'd like to see more of, then do make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, happy creating.